Boston winds blow and the truth gets cut, telling the stories they don't want to hear, breaking the silence with a voice so clear. Stay woke, stay sharp, keep the vision alive. Boston's pulse where the stories thrive, breaking the ground till the earth does quake. Fortnite crowns fall as new paths we make.
Man looks tired.
The Red Sox
are one game away. Fuck
The
you.
Red Sox
Don't
are
even give me that
fucking
shit. They're
losers.
one game away from being a team without an identity.
I don't
Fuck
give a
you.
fuck.
Fuck
I woke
you.
up today.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck
Stop
you.
talking shit about the Red Sox.
Fuck
They're one
you.
game away.
I don't care how cool that win was last night. They're still fucking losers, and it's meaningless. Meaningless win.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Disgraceful
I
fan.
think it's
We've been on a
unbelievable,
7-game win streak. 7-game win streak, and you still can't be satisfied. They could win 60 games right now, and you still wouldn't be
They're not
satisfied.
on a 7-game win streak. They're not on a 7-game win streak. Stop smoking meth.
I'm not. I'm smoking fentanyl. I don't need to smoke meth. I smoke that good shit. I don't smoke that meth. Meth is for the people on Mass Ave, not me.
This guy thinks the Red Sox won 7 games in a row.
Yeah, they're 6-4. 7
They've
and
won
4.
3 games in a row, and they're still losers.
They're 7 and 4 in their last 10.
That's good.
I don't give a fuck.
They're one game under 500.
One game.
No. Who's that? That's their Diamond?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Diamond. I know you haven't been on the show in a while. Oh, he's got his Red Sox shit on. Every time Diamond has the hat, I have the hat ready to back him up. Diamond, where the fuck have you been?
I was sick, man. I was sick for like a week straight. That shit sucked.
We thought we were gonna see you chop up at the Bridgeside Cypher. Bro.
No, I was sick for the bridge side. I was so upset. I'm like, I want to go, but I can't. Like, I don't want to get the mic sick, and then everyone else fucking blames me, and then...
Yeah, I feel that. Well, anyway, just want to let you know that, when your team loses more games than they win, they're still losers.
Okay.
We'll find out tomorrow.
We'll find out tonight and tomorrow. And then when we end up sweeping the New York Yankees and become a winning baseball team on my birthday, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
That'd be a good
I'm fully ready to get flamed at the end of the month if things go your guys' way. You tell
Both finals
Dragon
are
what we
tied
predicted.
2-2.
Both finals are tied 2-2.
Who you got?
He's still got the Pacers.
Zach's got the Oilers and the Thunder. I got the Pacers and the Panthers.
Wow, you're completely opposite sides of the coin on this.
Yes.
Yes, and we've been beefing about it on the show for like 2 weeks straight. I'm not looking good right now. It was looking good when Marchand was being the rat king. Now he's just the sewer rat. Who plays tonight? We're going to do a little bit of a breakdown?
Yeah, we got Edmonton, Florida tonight, Game 5.
Yeah, I'm not changing my stance. I got the Panthers to win and Marchand to get a point.
All right.
Zach's over here. He's got Oilers to win, either Leon or McDavid to get a point.
Yep.
Shot.
You were right though last night. You bet 8 strikeouts and then that Aaron Judge home run at the end, man. I was so angry, but at the same point in time, I'm sitting here like me and Mikey both can't be angry at that.
Yo, it was so funny. He's like, fuck! That's really good for my fantasy, but fuck!
Yeah, I lost it. I was so
It's also
mad.
good for my wallet.
Yeah.
It was really good for my fantasy team, but fuck!
I'm betting anywhere from $5, $10, and $20 every game for Judge at home.
Hey, so this podcast is sponsored by 1-800-GAMBLER because this weekend Encore announced that they're doing online, that they just opened their online casino, and that if you're a resident of Massachusetts, you can claim $1,500 from now until Monday.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Mikey, go in your Mikey,
Too bad my mind lives in California.
We got hockey tonight.
We do.
Tied up 2-2, and the Oilers are at home ice. They got all the momentum now.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's about to get real. Another overtime game?
That'd be crazy.
I mean, when you come back from being down 3.
They were down 2.
I thought it was 3.
No, it's 2-2 now.
No, I know, but in the game,
that last
it
game
was
was a melt.
3-0 until
Bro,
they came
that
back, and they
last
forced
game was a
overtime.
meltdown, bro. Melt the ice in Florida. They don't even deserve to play hockey after that, bro.
Just call up Nathan Horton. Have him bring Boston's home ice.
Bro, if Nathan Horton still was in the league, the Bruins would be a good team.
Oh, that's woke.
That is woke. The Bruins would still be a great team if Nathan Horton still played.
You watched the finals last night, or were you watching the Red Sox?
I watched the Red Sox. And then I watched the end of the finals, and then I watched SmackDown.
I was outside smoking a cigarette when the finals were on.
What happened at the end of that game? I saw Shai went from like 20-something points to 31 real quick.
Yeah. He exploded at the end of the game. The fact that they came back with like 7 minutes left and like tied the game up and then took the lead was nuts.
Well, that's kind of what happens. It's a game of runs.
It is.
How upset do you think I was after I saw that Judge home run? Knowing that I was supposed to be in that stadium yesterday. Betting heavy on that.
Blame your boy.
I did. I was watching the game with him. I was at the bar.
Wow.
He said, I bet your bitch ass is at home right now. I said, how much you wanna
Unbelievable. You
bet?
should have just gave him a clown nose.
He says, I bet you're sitting at home right now. I'm sitting at the bar, drinking a drink, chilling, pre-gaming before the game. I say, how much you want to bet? He goes, $5. I send him a picture of me with my beer and my food. He sends me $5 instantly, and I add that on to my Judge home run bet. And then I drive all the way to Worcester to watch the game with this bitch ass.
All the way to Worcester. Damn.
That's craziness.
Good commitment.
Well, that's only 30 minutes from me.
That's craziness, though. For the fact being, y'all was supposed to go to Fenway Park, not to go see the Woo Sox. You were supposed to see the guys in the majors.
I was watching the game with him in Worcester. Not the Woo Sox in Worcester, the Red Sox.
I know. But you know that's
I was at the fucking Phillies game with this kid 1 year ago on the dot, and we were supposed to go to this game. Oh no, my lighter died. Oh no.
tragic.
Oh no.
Timberwolves are gaining steam for a landing spot for Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant news? You got some Kevin Durant news, Diamond?
Yeah, he said that Timberwolves are gaining steam
As a landing spot.
as the landing spot for KD. Here.
That would be
That'd be interesting,
That would
but
be a
not as
little
interesting
wild.
as him going to San Antonio.
Ant-Man and KD would be pretty good.
yeah, everyone's
Yeah, but
screaming
they're
for
gonna have
San
to mortgage
Antonio.
like half of their roster to get him.
Now that's wild.
In order to get him, you need a team that has both draft capital, young players, and then enough team left after they've made the trade.
Spurs.
Spurs are one. Look out for Houston, because they have enough depth that they can trade some of their young, some of their picks, and land Kevin Durant and still have a little bit of a fucking core left over without being completely decimated by the trade.
I'm loving this Diamond audio on the pod right now. Fucking basketball correspondent. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, man. We made some quality music last night, too.
Did you know?
Yeah. You know, Mr. Dragon showed up before the podcast started today. Proud of him. He gets
Good morning, Dragon.
gets a full,
I'm proud of you.
gets a full gold star
Dragon.
today.
Oh, he's hitting me with the prayer.
No, he hit you with a yeet.
Yeah, he
You want to break down some? You want to break down wrestling for us? What happened last night?
So John Cena was out there last night.
No, not again.
Cuts one of his best promos as a heel, in my opinion.
Of all time?
His best promo as a heel so far, in my opinion.
Wow.
So cuts that. Bunch of people start interrupting him. See, Cody Rhodes came out and interrupted him first. Then Randy Orton came out and interrupted Cody. And then LA Knight came out and interrupted all three of them. And then...
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah.
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 LA Knight's a fucking fraud, FYI.
Yeah.
But what did he do last night? Just an interruption? No fight?
He interrupted the match. He interrupted the segment, and then they all got into a feud. Randy turned heel on Cody, and now next week we're gonna see Cody versus Randy.
I want to watch that.
And then John Cena got out of the ring. He was just like, "You guys are lame." And then R-Truth, Ron Killings, comes out and attacks the shit out of John Cena. Yes. And now John Cena next week is going to face Ron Killings in a match on SmackDown. And on top of that, Ron Killings came out later. John was looking for Ron backstage. And then what had happened was nobody knew where he was. And then John came back out later on in the show, and he was like, "Where the fuck is Ron?" And he starts having this big spiel, and then CM Punk comes out, and he's like, "Oh, I'll fight you on Mars." He was like, "You think you're funny?" He was like, "By making this match be in Saudi Arabia," and he was like, "I'll fight you on Mars if it means that I get to beat your ass." And then after that segment happened, R-Truth, Ron Killings came back into the ring. And then he gave the STFU to John Cena, and then CM Punk got out of the ring, and he still had a microphone in his hand. He was like, "The truth hurts," and then he drops the microphone.
Was the crowd feeling R-Truth or what?
Yes. Ron
That sounds like it was a fucking nice show last night.
It was a pretty solid show.
It seems like all the crazy shit's about to come up next, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Jacob Fatu and Solo had their little interaction. We're setting that up for SummerSlam. We see Fatu versus Solo Sikoa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn, I missed a good one, I guess, huh?
Yeah, we had freaking Zazu here last night, and DG and Steck.
Yeah, I saw that. Who came down to the stew last night?
We had Zazu, DG, and Steck last night.
Okay.
And me.
And Diamond.
God damn. I'll be fucking cleaning my car like a crackhead. There's pollen and ash everywhere. All right, though. We got enough people on the show. Everyone can be simulated on the pod, you know?
Yep.
All right, Sox play at 7.
Yes,
Hockey's
sir.
at 8.
Sure.
And if the Red Sox win tonight, I'm getting flamed on the pod tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Because I won't be able to call them losers anymore.
They'll just be a team with no identity.
Oh, I'll let them know they're not winners, though. They definitely have no identity.
They're a team with no identity. A team with no identity is better than being losers.
Yeah.
That's correct. That's correct. I'd rather not be known than be known as a loser. And that's woke.
Yeah, that's very woke.
What's going on today? Before all these games that are fucking 8 hours away from this current time.
2K grinding.
Yeah, he's grinding on 2K right now. On
NBA
his,
2K grinding?
yeah,
Okay.
he's on his Xbox right now. Mine's not even plugged in.
How do you feel, Diamond, about the ratings being horrible right now for the NBA?
Wait, what?
How do you feel about the ratings being absolutely all-time trash right now for the NBA? And what do you think might be the cause of that?
No one wants to see the Pacers. Or the
I
Thunder?
asked Diamond. I didn't ask you.
Man, I don't know.
I can
I'm
ask
still
you every
watching.
day. This is a
If
special
you ain't,
appearance
if you
from
ain't, a, if
Diamond.
you ain't a real fan, you don't watch every team. You know, like if you're a real fan of basketball, you'll watch any game, any team versus any
Correct.
team.
Yep.
If you're not, you pick the ones that you tolerate. You pick
Yeah.
your favorite 5 teams or so.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, all right, I don't want to watch anybody if it doesn't have fucking Luka, or if they don't have a superstar, if they don't have fucking Anthony Edwards. Like,
Right.
people gravitate towards a great player before they'll gravitate towards a team.
Oh, LeBron James? The whole entire world fucking gravitated towards him.
Exactly. And then there's going to be your KD stands that'll defend him to the death, even though he's done nothing to get out of the second round since he's left Golden State.
Oh, shit.
I think KD was carried. Like, KD was obviously a part of those teams, but I think KD was clearly carried.
But
And he had a much easier team. He could have left, and, like, he knew that, like, Clay and
he
Steph
left a better
were gonna,
situation to try to be the guy.
It wasn't like LeBron's situation where he came to Miami. It was more like he left, he won those 2 championships, and then I knew the second he would leave Golden State, he wasn't winning another championship again.
Yeah, but he also got further with OKC than he did with anyone after Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Correct, yeah.
He left a good position
He
in
did.
OKC for a better position in Golden State to try to be the man in Brooklyn, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Even though he was one big toe away from the finals.
Doesn't matter. Your big feet
Just that one
cost you.
big toe.
Your big feet cost you.
Those big feet, big stepper.
You gotta watch that. You gotta watch that line. If you're not watching for that line, foot on the line, they'll call it every time.
That's craziness.
They will turn a 2. They'll turn a 3 into a 2 halfway through the game if they get that call right in Secaucus.
I'm meeting up with Splish today.
Fuck me, bro. I need to get a lighter. You meeting up with Splish to grab the merch?
No, to give him the t-shirts.
Oh, okay. To deliver the merch.
Yes.
All right.
That is today. You know, we've missed each other on Thursday, and he went to an event in Rhode Island last night that he was hosting. So
Okay.
today's supposed to be the day.
Supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
nothing's certain in this world.
So hockey's going into overtime. Baseball's going into extra innings. And then basketball tomorrow, or are these babies still
Nah,
taking
basketball's
breaks?
not until my birthday.
No,
After last
man.
night, the next one's on my birthday on Monday.
Is that confirmed, or do I gotta check again?
Yep, it is
It's
confirmed.
literally right here on ESPN.
Oh, man. What's up with these 2-day breaks? You're saying there'll be no fucking hockey or basketball tomorrow?
Yep. Is the
Unbelievable.
NBA. I want to hear it, bro. The Red Sox are playing 162 games. Stop crying like a little bitch. You ain't even playing 162 games if you play your 82-game season and then get through the playoffs. Stop crying like a little bitch.
Baseball is a lot less strenuous, though.
It's every day.
It's a lot less strenuous.
There's a lot of conditioning that goes on in basketball. If you can't run up and down the court, why are you even in the NBA?
Ask Kristaps Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis can't breathe.
Oof. Brutal. Yeah, Porzingis. Do we got any Celtics news today? Anyone traded yet? What's going on now?
No, the 4 in the rumors right now are Holiday.
I heard Drew Holiday is Sacramento.
I'm hearing Holiday, Pritchard, Cornette, and Porzingis all gone.
Well,
Damn.
if you're going to delete 2 starters and 2 bench players. You need to get 2 starters and at least 1 bench player.
Backs.
You need you get rid
I'm
of
getting
starters.
rid of
You need
I'm getting
starters.
rid of Zingas and Holiday. I'm keeping Peyton Pritchard. I'm keeping Derek White. I'm keeping Brown. I'm keeping Tatum.
All right. Well, then we're gonna need a fucking big boy.
Yep.
We need a guy that doesn't get hurt like Steven Adams.
I would love Steve
How old's
Adams.
Steven Adams now, though? Steven Adams is old.
You don't need Steven Adams. You need a guy like him that won't get hurt. You need a durable 5.
Who do
Steve
we have
Adams
that's-
is great.
What centers are becoming free agents this offseason? Any idea?
No idea.
All right, I'm gonna stat check that.
Yeah, that's an interesting one, you know.
Let's
But
see.
why are we? But realistically, why are we talking about this? You know, when do we start talking about free agency on this show? You know, you're one of those people that's always against free agency, always against the
I'll wait
draft.
one more week for the
You
finals
know?
because my fucking team's already eliminated, and that's all I can talk about now.
Oh, that's all you can talk about now.
Free agent
Man,
centers, NBA.
can't believe we're talking about this right now on the show.
You want to talk about your imaginary Foxborough documentary you've been watching?
No, it hasn't. They haven't had a new
No
episode
Patriots
yet.
jersey on. No Patriots jersey on today.
No, exactly beats today.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Restricted free agent, Nazarene.
Bismack Biyombo, Tristan Thompson, and JaVale McGee.
Gross.
I don't want any of these guys.
No, yeah, pass.
They're all old and washed.
We already had a run with fucking Thompson.
Yeah.
Daniel Tice, Mo Bamba, Luke Cornett, Andre Drummond, and Brooke Lopez.
I'll take Andre Drummond. If we absolutely have to take a center, I'm taking Drummond out of that group.
Say those 5 again.
You want another rundown?
Yeah.
Say those 5 again. Because
I'll do it. I'll do it backwards. Brooke Lopez, Andre Drummond, Luke Cornett, Mo Bamba, Daniel Tice.
I'd probably go. I'd go Bamba if it was.
I'd go Bamba. I'd lean
He's
to
younger.
Bamba too.
He's younger.
Alright.
He still has some upside.
All right.
And Tice, we've already had twice.
Right.
Tice,
Traded him to
we've
the
had
Bulls.
twice.
Yeah, we traded him to the Bulls, and that's what got us Cornette. And originally, I think it was Mo Wagner who became a fucking his brother's fucking thing in his brother's teammate in Orlando, because his brother's better. Franz Wagner. Yeah, that was the Devontae Green and Daniel Tice deal to Chicago.
Who's this guy, Moses Brown?
We had him for about 30 seconds too. He's like a 7-footer. He was the one that went viral as a college player for lifting his opponent his teammate's chin up. He said, "Hey, come on, chin up." He was that guy, the viral chin up guy.
This guy's 25 years old and he's 7'2". What's wrong with him? Let's get him going.
I don't know. He's just it's not the longevity.
Hey man, there's a lot of players in the NBA that are big for nothing. Look at
I
Taco
need the
Fall.
center to be 6'11" or higher, bro.
Look at Taco Fall. Big for nothing. Man was 7'6", couldn't play basketball to save his life. All he had to do was drop the ball in the hoop.
All I did was drop the ball in the hoop.
You just go like that, and then
Yeah,
just go drop.
he easily could have averaged 10 if he would get like.
Bro, fuck how much he could have averaged his points. How many rebounds and blocks does that man get?
Not as much as a guy like Wemby who's actually like athletic and like in
Yeah.
shape.
That's true.
That's the rush you run with anybody over 7 feet. Is there like Porzingis? He had a heart issue. You think about guys like Greg Oden, who was taken top 3 fucking several fucking years ago.
Greg fucking Oden, R.I.P.
R.I.P. to that career, right?
Right?
He was a high pick, and he just couldn't stay on the court. He was made of glass. Gordon Hayward was not that tall, but he was made of glass. He could not stay on the floor.
Gordon Hayward. What a bad time period to be a Celtics.
Oh, don't say that right now. Don't give me none of that bad juju karma injury type shit.
What a bad time to be a Celtics fan that was.
But I'm still mad at Danny Ainge because he was still GM at the time, and he had a deal on the table that would have gotten us. It would have, instead of him going to Charlotte on that sign and trade that got us almost nothing, he had a deal in place that would have got us Miles Turner.
Celtics should have never got rid of Terry Rozier.
It was a big gamble on
I like
Kemba.
Terry.
The Kemba era was good in a way because you could see that they're actually delighted to play basketball again. And before that, it was the Kyrie Irving era where everyone was not even happy to be on the floor together.
Isaiah Thomas cursed us for the last 4 years. And
No.
what I mean is we went from Isaiah Thomas, he had the hip injury. Then we had Kyrie. Kyrie couldn't stay on the court because of his inflated knee and his inflamed knee. And then we had...
He also took off games to shoot fucking Uncle Drew.
I remember that. He took games off to film a movie.
Big
What an
Steppo.
asshole.
What do you mean, big step up? Do your job. You don't have to sit here and go to do another job when you're already getting paid.
So to see everyone smiling during that Kemba Walker era, it was kind of.
Oh, I hated Kemba Walker. I hated that.
No, but
But
going from
my
Kyrie
point was,
Irving and everybody
we
being
went
miserable.
from Isaiah to Kyrie to Kemba, and all of them had an injury problem. That's what I'm getting at here. We were cursed at the point guard position until Drew Holiday, and then Drew Holiday got cursed this year.
And then we didn't have a point guard, and we made our shooting guard our point guard in Marcus Smart.
Yep.
That happened. That was an era.
I hated Marcus Smart.
I loved his defense and the way that he had that turnover on James Harden in a.
Yeah, I like his defense. I don't like his
on James Harden in a
instigating.
matter of 30 seconds to win us a game. Like
He's only a hater because he doesn't play here anymore. But this guy still wants to cheer for Brad Marchand. Make it make sense. Tell me
Are you
how he's
still-
gonna hate on other teams and other players. Make
Are
it
you
make
still-
sense though.
Are you still cheering for the Time Lord now that he plays for Portland?
I wish nothing but the best for Time Lord.
Are you
He got hurt.
cheering for Brogdon in Washington?
Who?
Malcolm Brogdon, former Sixth Man of the Year winner.
I don't like Malcolm Brogdon. I didn't like any of the point guards the Celtics had except Kyrie
God.
and Derek White.
Derek White is untouchable.
That's why we don't need a point guard. We just need a center.
Yeah,
And we don't need Marcus Smart's fucking instigating on the court when the game's down the line and he's over here like flopping and freaking out and the refs are like, fuck your defense. You know what? Foul.
Say what you
Foul,
want about
foul.
him, but it wasn't him that poked the bear in Jimmy Butler. That was fucking Grant Williams.
Anyway, Miami fucking took 2 runs from us, man. I'm pissed.
Yeah,
One was
Golden
in
State took
Disneyland.
one
I'm
from
not
We
as
weren't
mad
there
about
yet.
the Disneyland
We
run, but I'm
weren't
mad
there
about
Golden
the
yet.
other
State took
one.
one from us. We were up
Say that again.
2-1 in that series, bro. We should have had that.
I know. Poor execution at the worst
Losing to
time.
Golden State in the finals.
Why did we lose to Golden State?
Why?
Curry.
Because some guy named Steph Curry shot from Lucky's face. Shot from Lucky's face. I saw it on the big screen at Fenway Park on my birthday. Crushing. Okay? Fraudulent behavior. You know what happened earlier that day? The Yankees kicked the Red Sox ass.
Sounds like a terrible birthday.
It was a terrible
Horrible
birthday.
birthday. Horrible birthday.
Oh,
I went to the watch party at Fenway Park after the Red Sox got their ass kicked. And I thought that was cool. And then I watched fucking Steph Curry just shoot a three-pointer.
I was at the
at
watch
Lucky's
party for
face.
Game 4 when they got destroyed by fucking Dallas. When
Ugh.
they almost lost by 50. Ugh, so ugly. Such an ugly game.
Yeah, that was the giveaway game, though.
Yeah, we wanted to win it at home, I guess, but like still,
No, don't be like Zach and guess. You know. That was a giveaway. You know it. Zach's the kind of guy who says probably and shoulda, woulda, coulda, and I guess and I think, you know.
Hey, you're the one who brought up free agency, so I want to hear it today. You're the one who's Mr. Anti-Free Agency.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy. He's being a Karen now,
Can you shoot
calling
threes?
somebody.
I'm fielding calls for Porzingis right now. Well, Porzingis, he's got some rare disease. His body's shattering right now. Call me back later. No one wants him. No one wants him because he's not going to play. Just make him your backup center. Fuck it.
Right?
That's what they were showing flashes of at the end. Just make him come off the bench and get rid of Horford's old ass.
Nah, he can't. You gotta let him retire on his own terms.
I think he already announced he's retiring. I don't know yet.
No, he said he's gonna play one more year.
Oh, that was AI generated?
Probably.
No, he said
Bill?
he's gonna play again. He said he's not done yet.
All right.
As old as he is, he still has fucking great defense. He'll get a stop. And if you get him mad, he'll turn into that guy who dunked on Giannis.
I do respect Al Horford way more than Marcus Smart. I'll tell you that. Al Horford earned my respect. But he's so old and so shit at his position. We need a center, bro. Need a bully. What's going on? Fucking lagged out?
No. We're good.
I just see you guys frozen in place and Dragon's over there looking out into space.
It's not moving much, that's all.
I should have screenshotted that and sent it to you. It was a poster shot. It was a poster shot.
Well, it's on the pod, so.
Should be a thumbnail.
Yeah, right. We'll use that as the
it should be the
thumbnail.
I want to go get a lighter, but I don't want to fuck up the pod right now and get stuck on Comm Ave, so I'm going to wait for the 30-minute marker to come up, you know?
Just get one delivered.
What else are you guys looking forward to doing today? When are you meeting up with Splish?
Around 1 o'clock.
Alright, so no island run? You guys, you grinding 2K?
Yeah, he's grinding 2K right now.
Don't let Dragon play Madden.
Yeah.
This guy gives the Cowboys their only Super Bowl.
Oh, man.
This guy makes Jerry World look fun to play in again. Oh, horrible. All right.
Awful.
What time is the Red Sox?
7:15. That was at the
We got a
beginning.
long-
It was
yeah,
at the
we got a
beginning
long
of
way
the
to go
pod.
till the
Where were
Red
you?
Sox.
You were here for the whole pod. Do you hear
Yeah,
this
you
guy?
got a
What
gold
time was the
star.
Red Sox? He was here for the entire pod.
Yeah, I'm giving him a gold star. Here it is.
Yeah, he has a gold star, but he was here for the entire pod. And we said at the beginning of the show here when the Red Sox was.
It's all right. He doesn't listen to us. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's there to sing the bong song, bro.
Oh.
That bang, 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 bang.
How we feeling, Dragon? Are the Pacers and the Panthers going to get us back over the end of the fucking line here? Or is Zach going to have double talking shit rights on us, man?
I have no idea. OKC gonna win.
So the Panthers are our only hope to split with Zach's predictions. And they got to win in Oilersville tonight? Oh, God. Oh, God.
The Oils.
All right. Let's terminate this pod. We've crossed the 30-minute mark. You guys have anything you'd like to add before we say goodbye to the people of the pod?
Go get a lighter.
Yeah, go get a lighter.
Oh, fuck. All right. Cut it out.
Stay woke.
Cut that out and keep the fucking pod live so I can take my trip to Calm.
All right, stay woke.
Stay woke.